Hey there everybody, Mazarok here, and today I want to talk Protection Warrior. In specific, I want to talk about the Reprisal Legendary and if it's good or not. And the reason why I'm doing this is whenever I bring up Protection Warrior in guides or, them being good or just talking about them in general, there are two camps. There is the I absolutely despise Reprisal, and there's the I love Reprisal camp. And it seems to be about 50-50. And I know in higher end groups and communities, it leans a lot more to I hate Reprisal, and I hate the gameplay of Reprisal. And for kind of the more casual, it tends to be a little bit more I really, really like Reprisal. But we're going to get into that, and we're going to go into the depths of Reprisal and talk about it a little bit more, and talk about whether or not it is a bad legendary or not in design and kind of that fun stuff. Before we do get started, though, please like, comment, and subscribe. I cannot believe that we hit 3K already. Thank you so much, everybody. Like, I'm flabbergasted and blown away by the crazy amount of support all of you have given me. Thank you. Hit that like, comment, hit that subscribe button, like and comment for the algorithm. There is a Twitch link down below if you want to watch me stream. There is a Discord link for the Mazarok community if you want to just come in, ask questions, continue this conversation forward. Just an absolute ton of amazing people in there. There's a Key Review VOD link down below if you want to upload something for coaching, and as well as a Patreon if you wish to support me directly. Let's get into Reprisal. First, before we get into Reprisal and the nitty-gritty of it, we have to talk about the legendary itself, which is Charge and Intervene grant you shield block for 4 seconds. It gives you a proc of Revenge, and it generates 20 Rage. So Charge generates up to 40 Rage with the extra bonus. Intervene will give you 20 Rage, and everything on top of that. So that is the legendary. This was reworked in 9.0.5 from what it was before, which I can't remember what it was before, but it was so bad that nobody ever used it. We were basically using the Wall, and we were using Thunderlords. So you're kind of using either or depending on, what level content you were doing and things like that. But that is the current Reprisal legendary, and since this rework, it has become basically the default go for Mythic Plus, and over the course of seasons has become the default go for rating as well. Basically, if you're a Protection Warrior, you're just making Reprisal, you're making Unity in Season 4, and that's it, right? Now, is the design of this legendary inherently bad? No. Hot take here, it's not. It's a good legendary. Charge giving you shield block for 4 seconds is absolutely awesome. It generating 20 rage, absolutely awesome. And a revenge proc, absolutely awesome. Great. What the portion of it that I don't necessarily like, but it's kind of, I'm split on this 50-50, is that Intervene gives you 4 seconds of shield block, which is nice. But at the same time, it forces you to use Intervene suboptimally, right? Because you want to technically save Intervene for when you're, when a hit's coming out on a DPS. Things like that. You want to actually use it to help out the party, but this legendary kind of forces you to, keep it on cooldown just so you can keep shield block up. Which goes into the next point where I don't think this is a badly designed legendary. I think what it is a band-aid fix on the core problem with Prot Warrior in Shadowlands. And that is shield block up time. Without this legendary, there is absolutely no way to keep shield block up enough for you to face tank and feel like a warrior. It's just not possible. Let's say that you're charge weaving and you're intervening as much as possible with the double time talent, which gives you an extra charge, and it reduces the cooldown to 17 seconds. Let's say you can get 3 charges in a 30-second cooldown, right? Like in a 30-second period, 32-second period, you could be able to get 2 intervenes if you use it quick enough on pull, which would give you 16 seconds of shield block uptime in that 32 seconds. So basically 50% of your shield block uptime comes from Reprisal, and you just can't get that on its own. Without this legendary, you are not able to sustain the amount of shield block uptime that is required for you to be a tank. Because anybody who's played Prot Warrior knows when shield block drops, you're no longer tanky. You just get hit like a brick, and that's not fun. And that is the core design flaw with Protection Warrior in Shadowlands, is the amount of shield block uptime that you can get without external sources. Because within the core kit itself, you just can't get enough, right? The uptime on it is pretty bad without Reprisal, and Reprisal is a very big band-aid over that core flaw. But what happens now is, now that we have Reprisal, we have the band-aid on top of the core issue, solving it. You are absolutely forced as a Prot Warrior to play Reprisal to its fullest extent for shield block uptime, when the core class itself should give you that. So which makes the gameplay not fun, not because Reprisal is bad, but because the core design of the class forces you to play this playstyle just to keep shield block up. And that, I agree, is not fun, because Prot Warrior has some great legendaries. Thunderlord, the Wall, Unbreakable Will can even be fun. Think about Unbreakable Will now, with banner upgoing and having an anger management, and having shield wall drop down to a less than 1 minute cooldown. How many healers playing this game right now would love it if their tanks every minute could provide a reliable 25% damage reduction to everybody in the party in higher keys every minute? Because as long as you've got banner rolling and you are burning rage in combat, you can pretty much get shield wall down to a 1 minute cooldown very reliably. That sounds great, which makes Unbreakable Will sound like a great thing. But the problem is Prot Warrior can't survive without Reprisal, and it makes the gameplay not fun. It's the same thing as, I have another hot take. Torghast is actually fun. The reason why nobody likes it, including myself, is because we're all forced to play it a minimum amount of times on every character that we were actually playing to get player power, and that made it not fun. When you're forced to do something, a roguelike like Torghast, or you're forced to play a legendary and play specifically around a legendary just to be able to survive, that makes it not fun at all, and that ruins the experience. And it honestly ruined the Reprisal experience, because you're not gaining benefits, right? It becomes part of your core class at this point that you absolutely need it. It's not even a question, and that makes it not fun, because it highly alters your playstyle to the point where you have to charge weave, intervene, and do all of these things just to keep shield block up and gain extra rage. Because another problem without banner this expansion has been the rage starvation of Protection Warriors. We have felt rage starved so often in this expansion. Now that banner's going and we can keep it up for its entire cooldown, right? We can pretty easily keep it up for 2 minutes as long as you're in combat and burning rage. We didn't have a lot of rage generation, which kind of put the banner up on the platform and is making Prot Warriors a lot better. But that is an additive to the spec and the class itself, and not a band-aid fix. And that's why I think Reprisal is actually a good legendary. It's well designed, and this could be really fun if we weren't forced into playing it just to have a base uptime of shield block that is necessary to do our jobs as a tank. What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comment section below, and just to see if you guys actually listened to this entire video, put down what your favorite Prot Warrior legendary in any expansion, Shadowlands or below, at the end of your comment. So often do people read the title of a video and just immediately start commenting, and you're like, yeah, you obviously didn't listen to a single thing because you're arguing against a point that I'm making in your favor and you're being rather hostile about it. what was your favorite legendary in Prot Warrior history? It can be this expansion, or something that you would have loved to see actually be good. I would love to hear it, right? Because Prot Warrior's been around for so long, with so many different playstyles. I would absolutely love to hear and see what you guys have to say about it. Leave that down in the comment section below. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, and happy tanking!